Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, are you still holding XRP? Yes or no? And the reason I am asking you guys that is because I saw so many people, really a ton of people, go berserk on me in the comments section or go crazy on Twitter about this specific article, about some Ripple competition, and Moon Lambo's video from earlier today got like 40,000 people watching it already and discussing about it. However, I think it's not a big deal. I think nothing is going on, and I'm still extremely bullish on XRP, but I'll explain it to you though. I'll explain it to make sure that you understand the situation. Having said that, if you are enjoying the daily crypto videos, make sure you press the like button and obviously subscribe. A little bit later throughout this video, I also have something crazy to talk about, which I've been utilizing here for a little bit, but let's stick with our story for right now, which is Ripple lurks as R3 and Finality, aka the XRP Killer, power new FX swaps platform. And some older articles were right here. Top banks test drive intraday FX swaps platform. This is basically not XRP related. This one is what somebody wrote with XRP indirect collection. So, what a interesting title. Finality has been dubbed XRP Killer. It is founded to create a cross-border settlement framework among participating banks that will utilize a fiat-pegged cryptocurrency. 11 banks are working together to test a DLT-based platform for intraday FX swaps, a market worth $3.2 trillion in daily volume, which traditionally operates overnight. A DLT-based intraday FX swaps platform should allow treasury teams to borrow for hours at a time, enabling them to efficiently or effectively meet a temporary liquidity need, which is basically what Ripple has been doing too. The technology change not only helps to optimize intraday liquidity buffers, but it also offers an opportunity to lend excess funds representing a new revenue stream. So, I've read the entire article, right? What is my conclusion and what is this about? What is the project here? What is going on? Well, they're calling this the XRP Killer / Ripple Killer because to some way, shape, or form, they're doing the same thing. Now, it was founded to create a cross-border settlement framework among participating banks that will utilize a fiat-pegged crypto. In that specific wording, it's doing the exact same thing that Ripple is. The blockchain firm sits in the middle of the transaction flow process using its settlement coins, utility settlement coins, USC, a lot like Ripple's XRP. And all I can say about this, guys, is why do we care? Why? Because think about it from this perspective here. Did you, as an individual, not expect a company to come and try compete with Ripple or XRP? Did you not expect that? Did you not expect Swift to, for example, upgrade or just other companies to hop on in? Of course they're going to try. Of course there is some room for them. Of course. And never does Ripple tell you they will have 100% of the entire volume or the entire market because it's impossible. Whenever people see an opportunity, they will snap it. They will catch it. And anybody could have came in and attempted this too. The thing is, guys, this is going to run live from early 2022, for example, on forward later this year. One interesting thing is they've just tested things out with some really, really low volume right now. They've tried some stuff out. But in my opinion, they're years behind on whatever that Ripple / XRP is attempting. Can they try to keep up? Can they try some stuff? Of course. But so are there's most likely tens or maybe hundreds of companies that are really akin to what we're seeing right now. The only thing is this platform has some backing. The consortium includes, this is the banks that are working with them, NatWest, Deutsche Bank, Banca Mediolanum, and Bank of Ireland, not the Central Bank of Ireland, and uses technology from Finteum, a blockchain company that has been developing a DLT-based intraday FX swaps platform with R3 and Finality since 2019. So there's a 7 or 8 year difference here between Ripple and this company, and all you have to understand is there's gonna be different companies who will be trying to compete with Ripple and XRP. What I'm thinking is Ripple has a really big advantage for having this earliness. Also, of course, a way bigger network already, and the fact, of course, that XRP is completely independent, completely decentralized, and I'm not exactly sure about these USCs. Then again, I haven't really read into the USCs that they're referring to here, these utility settlement coins, but what I usually always think about is if it's a fiat-pegged cryptocurrency that they're utilizing, well, what fiat is it going to be pegged to? That's a really key question because even though Ripple has stated before that they could use any crypto, they're literally copying Ripple to a certain degree, right? Maybe they're doing it in a different sense, but they're copying it to a certain degree. what fiat will they be using? And having XRP is such a big benefit. China working with the US, which currency will you use? Dollars? No, they don't want that. So which one are you going to use? The yuan? Or the US doesn't want that. So, well, XRP, decentralized, no country, no limits, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Right? It pegged to something. Maybe if they peg it to gold, okay, it could work, or something else, maybe a basket of coins, but just one coin like that, it's a difficult one. And I guess I should also maybe state that this is just one little vertical of Ripple. Ripple's explained they're going to do way more things. So you might call this a bad thing. I call it the usual flow of life. If you ever expect a company to be the only one doing stuff, you're deluded. Think of Coca-Cola, for example. You might call them the first to make cola, Coke in English. Well, there's Pepsi, right? Pretty big brand. Does that mean cola's not doing good? Oh, well, let's debate about that one, huh? So no, whatever you can read in here, I don't really care about all of that. I firmly believe that whatever is going on right now, most CBDCs will still be bailed upon Ripple. So no, I don't really care. For a good part, the CBDC realm and those connections are just dominated by Ripple already, which is really nice. But yeah, I had some more articles about exactly that part. Another thing to understand here, guys, we talked about El Salvador earlier, where we discussed that they were going to be properly adapting Bitcoin, making it legal tender. Have you also noticed the connection, with Ripple and that bank? New Ripple user Banco Hipotecario of El Salvador lists a new system for international payments using Ripple's network in its 2020 annual report released this month. They likely connect to NEOM via Ripple. Remind yourself of all of that, guys. Remind yourself of all of that. The connections are insane. And now, while we're talking about connections and comparison and kind of competition and all of that, this is what I've been using for a little while right now. What it's called is Blockster, and you guys have been spamming me like crazy over on Twitter. Dusty, get off of Twitter, use something else. Get off of YouTube, use something else. Now, I've been, of course, looking at all of your suggestions, and one of the ones I just made an account for was Blockster. If you go to the website, you can fill in your email to get on the waiting list, and mine got accepted, which is how I got to check it out. And basically what it is just another one of these platformers, but then in a decentralized manner. And as of this point, guys, I am loving it. Why? Just the thought that it's decentralized is just making me really excited about things. And mostly also, if we're just going to be honest with you guys, mostly because if you look around, you notice they have a sale right now of the tokens. And I've told you guys before, sometimes if you can be with these sales early, it is extremely worth it. And that is exactly what I'm thinking right here. So can I tell you guys that it's a recommendation? Obviously not, right? You're going to have to do exactly what you want to do, and I cannot recommend you to buy anything whatsoever. I am, however, saying that in Theta, for example, Theta is also, let's actually quickly read what it says right here about Theta, just so we have the official explanation. Theta is a blockchain-powered network purpose-built for video streaming launched in March 2019. The Theta mainnet operates as a decentralized network in which users share bandwidth and computing resources on a peer-to-peer basis. The project is advised by Steve Chen, co-founder of YouTube, and Justin Kan, co-founder of Twitch. We talked about Theta before on the channel. And what we actually were discussing was the fact that I got into Theta really early because I believed in the idea. I actually made a video about Theta years ago where it didn't really have anything, it was just kind of a concept, right? Not many people liked it, not many people were believing in it because a platform like, for example, Blocksters will only start to really do great or adapt once there's a lot of people on, right? But the thing is, guys, sometimes it's just worth to just kind of test your luck, get into the platform, even though it's just a little bit, because as you can see here, throughout the years, throughout some time, and this is again where this is all a bearish run, of course, so that is actually really bad timing. They started in like the most awful point ever, like the start of the big bear run. But again, it took some time for them to develop, but they did, right? And right there, you could have bought for, let's say, 10 cents for such a long while. Right now, Theta is at about $10 or so. Just a little bit of an example of sometimes just kind of trust in these systems which can scale. Now, I just saw an article on, what is it now? Cointelegraph 2 about it. I've been seeing it everywhere. And first, of course, you try to ignore it. First, you don't give it any attention. But then it starts to hit you left, right. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just get... Oh, okay, it's sponsored, actually. Okay, that's a little bit less nice on my end, I guess. I don't like that too much. You guys know I don't like the sponsored articles like that. Then again, I've been kind of noticing it left, right, as I've just been telling you. And I'm trying to, on my channel, cover some more things which I think might be a good opportunity. One of the ones I caught really early were Matic, of course. I told you guys, backed by Coinbase properly. Not going to tell you that I exactly know who is backing this, to be honest with you, but I like the concept. I believe in a lot of these newer decentralized projects and ideas, and also I read something at the bottom here. So if it sounds ambitious, the top part here of how much of a referral scheme they have. If that sounds ambitious, the Blockster team already has a pair of highly successful viral referral campaigns under its belt. One that attracted 250,000 emails in 2 weeks, selling out a $5 million ICO in 17 minutes, and another that collected 1.5 million emails that led to the DGTX token price climbing 30 times in 2 months. All I'm saying, guys, is just sometimes I gotta be open for a couple of things. I'm gonna try it out. If you have to do that, or you don't want to do that, don't do it. I mean, I don't really care if you do. Of course, I've told you before, I think it's important to keep your options open and to research as much stuff as possible. So, created by the three... For a little second, I thought, what's going on? Now, this is where it's actually launched on Blockfunder. Fully featured social media platform targeting a very specific community, crypto enthusiasts and blockchain hustlers. Blockster, kind of the name therefore, the name being a mashup of blockchain and hustler, claims to be a groundbreaking social network built just for crypto that it believes can become the kind of home base for crypto community is missing. What if? What if? You guys always hate me for the what ifs, but I'm thinking what freaking if. All right, but that was my thoughts on the situation. I've just been liking it here, even though there's not much to do because it's just a test net. It's been interesting, and that was it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Here's where it's on. I'll maybe leave a link down below. I think there's actually... Do I get a reward? I don't know exactly where it should say that. I am too dumb to see it in front of me right now. Maybe there's a reward if you buy tokens via me, so I'll just put a link down below if you want them. However, you do whatever you want. You can see token distribution, all that type of stuff, but that's all for yourself to research. All I'm thinking is, man, it's a cool platform, cool idea. Just going to buy some for the case of. And yeah, what if it does great, right? If it goes bad, okay, we tried it. If it goes great, hey, let's hope for it. So that is it. Hopefully see you guys again in another one later today.